Let's talk about the evolution of the Afro shaper Solar and how she essentially bullied Kwiinava off of the TikTok app and made it very hard for Kwiinava to build or rebuild her platform after she had been banned from TikTok. We cannot talk about Solar without talking about the Afro shapeshifter Kwiinava. I support Black Power. I support loving yourself as a Black person. I support believing in the beauty of Blackness, Afro hair, and natural hair. Solar started as an artist and someone who loves to celebrate Black and 4C hair, Afro textured hair in particular. And Solar also is an artist, visual multimedia, clay, all sorts of really cool things. She is extremely talented. In Solar's video, she explains that she's doing natural hair sculpting for Black people, and yet she has to block her Black audience.
People who I actually have to end up blocking is my audience. Why? I'm doing this for you.
Causing her audience to be overwhelmingly YT. She's confused as to why her audience is more YT folks than Black folks when she's the one blocking Black members of her audience. However, when Kwiinava was met with bullying in her comments, she posted the following video explaining her perspective and moved on.
Many months back, I saw a picture of her with her afro shaped into a butterfly. I reached out and commented on her post. I complimented her beauty and her work, and I also asked if she'd seen my page before. She said yes, she followed me before my first TikTok account got taken down. Right after that, she DM'd me and suggested that we collab, and I agreed. I was totally down for it. But after I had responded to her, she randomly unfollowed me and left me on red for weeks. Right after she unfollowed me, she rebranded her entire page to mimic what I was doing. And it wasn't every single post, but it was very blatant which styles were created in my likeness.
She responded to a fan's request for them to reconcile, and she even created a collaboration with her audience, making a hair sculpting competition for her followers to celebrate our natural hair. Please do not send hate to Kwiinava for the videos that I'm making. I'm making these of my own volition. I'm just trying to dive deeper into this beef that happened between them. Just want to point out that when Black folks, attacked Kwiinava for the beef that happened between her and Solar, instead of blaming the entire Black community and being upset with all of us as a whole, Kwiinava created art out of that. This is the art that she created. It is brilliantly done. It is to show that she's feeling scared and that she needs to protect herself and that she's going to protect herself. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful way of responding to this sort of scenario. But Solar lashes out, blocks people, and adheres to white supremacist tactics when it comes to her feeling, backed into a corner. Overall, I was a little bit disconcerted about the initial beef video that Solar posted about her and Kwiinava. I was uneasy because it seemed very like much like a misunderstanding, and she took that misunderstanding to mean that Kwiinava hated her, and that just like rubbed me the wrong way. But I really didn't think too much about it until Solar posted this particular picture announcement. Please don't police people in my comment section about what they can do with their hair or what they can wear when it comes to my art that I'm selling. It is for everyone. I don't care what race you are, as long as you treat it with respect. Using the word police to describe what Black women are doing is a very interesting take, considering police were made to oppress and exploit Black folks. The only way for YT people to respect our hair is to understand that they are not entitled to our hair. Because historically, YT people have used our hair to stuff furniture, have ripped our teeth out of our mouths to make dentures. George Washington have quite literally eaten our bodies. So the fact of the matter is, if a YT person respects black folks, they would stay away from wearing afro hair. But not only that, they're already trying to buy Solar's product to mock us. Look at this picture. Summer Rae or Summer Rae says, "I'ma buy some, hee hee," like it's funny. And Maggie Banks responds, "I will sob, I'm laughing just imagining it." And Summer Rae says, "Ha ha ha, so am I, oh my god." They see our hair as a joke, as a way to dehumanize us. They've done so much minstrelsy to dehumanize us. So Solar wants to sell this product to people who don't even want to respect us. I would highly encourage everyone to try to hold Solar accountable for her anti-blackness, for her not acting in good faith as a community member, and for her bullying of Kwiinava. And I think the best way to hold her accountable is to withdraw your support financially. When she actually reconciles with Kwiinava and with the black community, that's when I will bring my support back, because I love her art. I love her friendship with her like adorable 4C hair friend, that they make content together all the time. I love seeing her content. I think she's gorgeous and beautiful, but I cannot support these sorts of things as long as she adheres to YT supremacist arguments and tactics. Like I said, go support Kwiinava. And here is my theory on why Solar started the one-sided beef with Kwiinava. The first reason why I think that Solar attacked Kwiinava or started a beef with Kwiinava is one, Kwiinava has 4C hair, hair that you can shape without product, without heat, without anything. She wakes up and shapes up. Solar has 3 textured hair. She has to use heat, mousse, and oils to shape her hair. It's got to be made into an afro first before it can be shaped. However, 4C hair is already in an afro. You don't even have to pick it out to shape it. If you look at Solar's old account, She is Solar, you'll see that she idolizes 4C hair and what we can do with it. 4C hair is the most versatile texture and can mimic any texture, but no other texture can mimic 4C hair. I think because of Kwiinava's 4C hair, Solar felt insecure and was ready to find something wrong with any interaction with Kwiinava. Number 2, Kwiinava built her platform on TikTok to above 900,000 followers before she was banned by the app. Her reach is huge. She has single-handedly started a new age of Afro sculpting. Yes, Black folks have sculpted their afros before in history, but Kwiinava revolutionized it with new concepts, new shapes, new colors, and new ideas. Even sculpting her hair into characters to add to the overall painting of what she's creating. Solar saw an opportunity in a niche that not many people can enter. Only people with type 4 hair and people who've blown out or moussed up their 3C hair can do Afro sculpting. She saw the opportunity to gain more clout on her platform by attacking the very person who brought hair sculpting to a modern TikTok audience. However, I believe that insecurity led her to the platform that she exists on today by being held accountable by Black folks. This conveniently happened right before her Afro puffs came out. And number 3, speaking of Afro puffs, she needed to gain supporters without looking like she was copying and exploiting Kwiinava's platform. Calling Kwiinava out for being exclusionary and not kind was her attempt to delegitimize Kwiinava so that she had free reign to sell a product based on Kwiinava's original ideas. I don't know if it's Kwiinava or Kwiinava. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. In conclusion, she used YT supremacist tactics to gain social and financial capital. First, she discovered, quote unquote, a new way of self expression, like Columbus discovered America, like YT folks who steal culture and black creators' dances on TikTok. Solar got hostile with Kwiinava when she asked her to be credited for her original styles. Kwiinava did not say she couldn't do hair sculpting. She only asked Solar to credit her. Second, she painted herself as a victim in the way that YT women do with their YT women tears. She claimed that she didn't do anything but exist, and Kwiinava was not kind to her, transmogrifying Kwiinava into an aggressor, like YT women do with black women who dissent or disagree with them. And she knew she was more palatable to folks as a cute baby-faced creator versus the more mature beauty of Kwiinava. But to put it into perspective, a lot of people think Ava is older than Solar. Ava is only 22 years old. And Solar is also young. She is only 24, but she's 2 years Kwiinava's senior. And her business partner is 27 years old. She knew that people are intimidated by powerful, beautiful black women who are confident in who they are, especially black women who are tall, like Megan Thee Stallion. And so she used that to her advantage, she being Solar. And the final page of the white capitalist book is to make a dime off of your appropriation and exploitation. She found a way to make Afroshaping accessible to everyone when most folks can't Afroshape, either due to their hair texture or due to lack of knowledge of our own hair. By calling Kwiinava out for being exclusionary in the Afroshaping niche, she primed folks up to accept her exploitation of our hair texture. Instead of calling her out for stealing and monetizing an expression of self-love, people joined the bandwagon against Kwiinava. To them, Kwiinava represents gatekeeping, after being painted as such by Solar. Therefore, it opens a space for anyone to exploit her idea in the name of inclusion. In essence, she closely studied white folks' capitalist structures and attempted to gain from it. It isn't too late to withdraw support from Solar's Kickstarter project. I think it ends May 12th. You can actually take back the funds that you're supporting if you so choose. Afro puffs should not be accessible to people without Afro-textured hair. Like I said, Solar started as an artist first, and then she saw Kwiinava's Afro Shapeshifting in 2022 and decided to jump on the bandwagon. Now, I'm not saying that we're not allowed to do Afro shapeshifting. What I'm saying is it's not okay to take an art form and claim it as your own and not credit someone. I don't think Solar started off wanting to attack Kwiinava. I think she was catalyzed by her insecurities that Kwiinava hates her, as she stated in one of her videos. This is all in Kwiinava's own words. Luckily for me, I have a strong sense of self. Even after all the hate and lies, I knew none of what they were saying was true about me. I know I'm a decent person. Before the videos, I reached out to her to follow up about the collab. But first, I asked if I had done something wrong, because I saw that she unfollowed me, and it had been months since she read my last text. I also was not shady or aggressive at all in my message. I was just very direct with communication because it's important to me. She lied to me and said nothing was wrong. After I released my video explaining my side, she made another video. It was a 2-minute video of her standing in front of the camera with a microphone explaining how she thought it was weird that I didn't follow her back. She started receiving pushback, and she ended up bleeding after 30,000 views. People caught on to the BS. She cannot handle the level of hate I received. I'm not vindictive in nature, so I just keep living. I never felt seen, and you helped me feel that way, so thank you. People tend to have less empathy for me because I have a slightly intimidating look. This is the reason why so many people believed her without evidence of me bullying her. She looks like a sheep, and I look like a wolf. Little do they know, it's the other way around. I mean, I love to create and sell products one day, but my page wasn't about monetizing. It was to create space where our type 4 queens and kings could come together, heal, and relate. She reached out to me, just thanking me, y'all. This is a call to action. Let's hold Solar accountable and let's support Kwiinava. To come together as a community, let's start a trend where we do our own DIY star-shaped Afro puffs. If you get them from the store, instead of paying $100 for each, you can just pay $40 and do it yourself.